How important is it to listen to the conversations from the tables to then inform your?
Well, we are our own worst thing.
We had a massive soft launch.
So often, we're just
Right,
well.
that's because you know what the things you said. Right, you're going right back at the beginning. Is like Canary Wharf's almost a different city.
We did,
and it's like, how did you listen to that?
We did 3 weeks of soft launch at Canary Wharf.
Right,
Solid soft launch with friends and family at first, which were all given anonymous feedback cards. So yeah, we were really vigorous, and that's the one strength. I think some chefs are like.
what was the feedback questions like?
Oh, it's just like
like,
it was just like what's your
what do
favorite,
you
what's your
like?
least favorite, what should we take off the menu, what should we? It was very vigorous. It's like what's your favorite drink, what do you think we need to work on? Was the concept clear? What did you find the ambience of the restaurant? How was the lighting? It was quite vigorous.
Yeah.
And we had it anonymous, so our loved ones didn't feel like they were like needling us. Although you
so
can definitely
true.
tell my dad's handwriting. It's like, we need some fruit on the menu. I was like, what fruity dessert? Everyone loves fruit.
So funny.
Anyway, but yeah, so I think that's one of the things that we are. I think we're quite thick-skinned because we're quite ruthless with the feedback to each other, but also we do completely take customer. Like we listen to reviews, whereas some chefs are like, oh, they don't fucking know what they're talking about. Like we get an AI detailed summary of every review in every restaurant every single day, and we listen and read every single one.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Because
So
we did exactly the same with our menu. Like
Yeah.
we take we use this sort of AI data scraper to it's not even just like the reviews from internal reviews. It's you get Google reviews, you get the SevenRooms reviews, and then you get mentions in different social media posts, which we listen to and we read. And it's quite impressive sometimes because you've
what
like
are some of the depressing things people would
oh
say?
no, normally it's just over salty chips or something like that. So there's never anything that really stands out. And then if there is, and we notice a trend, then that's something that we'll investigate and look into. So
the business side behind things that I hadn't.
well, I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure.
It's
chefs
also, you
get-
can use it as a training mechanism. You can
Yeah.
use it to an advantage. Instead of reading it, as we said, mindset, reading it and going, oh, these guys don't know what they're doing, but that food's seasoned perfectly. We can go, because you can actually go right back to it. Okay, the fries on that day, we had 4 complaints about fries tracking on that day. Who was working that section? Can we train that person better? You know, you can actually track it to specific people. Does that waiter need more training? Do we have the right combination of people on the door? Does that chef need more training on the cooking of the meat because we had 3 complaints about steak? You can use it to your advantage. It's just about really delving into the data.
Mate, it's mad. What are some other things you guys do behind the scenes that sort of almost like if the restaurant is sort of front stage, like backstage behind the scenes that people won't necessarily see, but will like the AI tracker, like that you.
We're very, very detailed with our reporting. So
As in-
we've taken on an MD from the Ivy, and the Ivy is obviously what we were very inspired by about the Ivy group is obviously you watch Top Drawer, it gets the most amount of flack from most overrated or whatever. But whatever you want to say about it, Richard Caron has created an empire which is very financially successful. But what we saw the potential of bringing on our MD, Julia, was essentially like if you could do a business that was, you know, as successful as financially as the Ivy, but with very good quality, like chef-led cuisine at the same time, that would be a really powerful. And what I think, like as we've matured and we've grown up slightly, like we get probably the most detailed summary of the entire week from our GMs Monday morning, and we go through it all every single week.
What stuff do you guys focus on that most restaurants probably wouldn't focus on that?
Oh no,
report?
that report has everything.
Right, but like, what are the ones that the factors that you really like delve into?
Well-
most people would.
well, look-
I think it's not. I don't think we're running our restaurant that much different day to day than everyone else. I think the difference is that one angle that's very different, I think, is probably the social media and the marketing and our strategy around that is one thing. But the day-to-day operations of the restaurant, I don't think we're doing anything that's outlandishly different. I think the key is that we just care a lot, and we really try and empower the team, and we really focus on it. And like, you know, we still look after the maintenance. We still order all the crockery and make sure we've got the right plates for the tables. And we're very involved with this as the owners. You know, we're not just. I think it's just, again, sitting down and giving people the time to go through it with them, and sitting down and going through with our GMs and operations teams, so that we're all aligned on the focus, and go through the reviews, go through the data. Where can we improve? What was great? Targets for the week. Okay, and it's just a great start to the week to reflect and then focus on what we need to improve on, and then start the week with a nice, happy mindset, and everyone's focused on the goals for that week.
Espressos is sponsored by supply chain software gurus Unleashed. It talks to your e-com and accounting software. It's helped Islands cut admin time in half, get granular clarity on your margins, know where your stock is, don't miss availability. Brands like Candy Kittens, Tiny Rebel and Trip all use Unleashed, and so should you.